Hello, participants of the MOOC Drinking Water Treatment. We are running at the end of our MOOC, and I think the closing date will be the 10th of April, so we still have 1 week to go. And we hope that you learned a lot and you are inspired by this MOOC to think more about drinking water treatment in general, but also in improving water quality in specific. And we hope that you now know that it is very important to have a good centralized water system for the health and the environment of the cities, and also that that it is important to have a very good water quality, a very good drinking water quality, because then we can avoid that people run to, for example, bottled water with all the problems that they have in terms of impact, environmental impact, and also cost. And we hope, for example, that you learned now that the way that we organize it is not that bad. The fact that we have a network where we supply drinking water, pure drinking water, and we use it for all different purposes is not that bad, because it is very cost effective, and it avoids that we have cross connections and thus health problems. So we hope that you have this good overview, and but there are still a lot of things that we can think of. For example, we did not talk about the problems of the compounds of emerging concern, the organic micropollutants, pesticides, pharmaceuticals. These compounds, they appear in our drinking water sources due to pollution, and because we are able to measure them more and more, we come to the conclusion that we have to treat them, and therefore we need more advanced treatment processes like advanced oxidation, adsorption by activated carbon or other adsorbents. But there is also the situation that in some cases we have saline sources, so we have to think of other treatment processes like membranes. And this is not what we did in our MOOC, but we have more advanced courses like professional education courses on membrane filtration that you can follow to know more about this type of processes. And finally, of course, what we touched upon a little bit was water scarcity. And there is a lot of water scarcity in the world, especially in Africa, but also in certain areas. For example, in the Netherlands, where normally there is sufficient water, but in certain areas there is some water scarcity. And we have to think of alternative solutions. And one of the solutions is to run, for example, to treated wastewater, effluent of a wastewater treatment plant. That is in principle a very good source. It is fresh, and we can upgrade it to even drinking water, but also to industrial water or agricultural water. And then we are closing the cycle. We are not only looking at the drinking water treatment or drinking water supply, but we are integrating it into the whole circle. And wastewater treatment and wastewater collection is a very important aspect. And that is exactly the next MOOC that we are going to start in 2 weeks' time, the 17th of April. That is about urban sewage treatment. And we hope you get inspired by this MOOC as well, so that you get an even more global overview of the whole urban water cycle, and that you then also are inspired to further study advanced treatment processes at the end to get a clean and healthy world.